Today I'm reviewing the DJI Neo 2, covering 18 new features over its predecessor and 7 advantages over the DJI Flip. I've been using it for a little while now, indoors, outdoors, cold weather, windy weather, the works. I noticed the drone was only slightly larger than the original Neo. The battery was moved to the top and requires a double click to seat the battery properly, making it feel real secure. The build feels solid, it looks more premium, and I love the new darker gray color. Honestly, it looks badass. The prop guards have a new look, a little larger. They still will protect your fingers from getting nicked, unlike the Flip. The Neo 2 also comes now with level 5 wind resistance and is far more stable than before. You will also see at the back 4 screw holes, which is for the new external transceiver, which works with your remote controller. The gimbal guard took a step backwards, but a big step forward is the Neo 2 now has omnidirectional obstacle sensors. One on the top, one on the bottom, meaning it can detect objects in all directions, which is huge for this budget drone. There is now an LED status screen on the front, and it's surprisingly useful. It shows you what mode you're in without needing to check your phone. You also get 2 customizable buttons so you can quickly switch modes without diving into menus. By pressing the buttons, I can go through the different modes, distances, and angles. So much easier than trying to remember or pulling out your phone to make the adjustments. You now get 49 gigabytes of internal storage instead of 22 gig. The Wi-Fi jumps from 50 meters to 500 meters, which is a massive upgrade in reliability. My tests, I generally got about 200 to 240 meters, and I'll continue to test that more. Flight speed also jumps up from 8 meters per second to 12 meters per second, and it feels more capable in open spaces. And let's not forget, it gets a phone app return to home function, which the original Neo didn't. Neo 2 with its upgraded props provide a slightly lower high-pitched sound, and that is welcome. Here is the sound of the Neo 2 and the Flip for comparison. Now let's get into the biggest upgrades, because the Neo 2 is not a small update. It's a major jump from the original Neo. The Neo 2 now has a smoother 2-axis gimbal with a faster aperture of f2.2 and a slight increase of POV at 119.8 degrees. The video bitrate increases slightly to 80 megabytes per second with the new 4K 60 and 4K 100 options as well. The Neo 2 adds new car, cycling, and selfie modes. Follow mode has also been improved and now can track you from any direction. It includes new gesture controls and even has a palm landing from up to 15 feet away. The footage from the Neo 2 is honestly night and day compared to the original Neo. The image looks so much more natural, the details are cleaner, the things like trees and grass finally look the way they should. With the original Neo, you really needed a day with sun and no wind to get good results, but the Neo 2 holds up beautifully even on a dark, cloudy day like this. You can see in these clips the footage still looks fantastic and the drone handled the wind really well. I also felt way more confident flying and know I had about 240 meters of Wi-Fi range, and of course the proper return to home feature if anything went wrong. Now let's talk about the footage compared to the Flip, because honestly the Neo 2 surprised me. Compared to the Flip, the Neo 2's video actually looks solid. There's noticeably more contrast and saturation, sure, and in some shots it might even be too much, so some light editing in post definitely would help it more. But overall, DJI has really closed the gap in quality. For a drone running a 1/2-inch sensor, the details are great, and the new 2-axis gimbal makes a huge difference. It's not being cropped into anymore, which keeps the image looking sharper. I've put together a list of each drone's advantages, and some will matter more to you than others. Feel free to pause the video and take a look which features are most valuable for your needs. So the big question now that I've had time with the Neo 2, do I actually need the Flip as well? Neo, Flip. Neo, Flip. I only picked the Neo 2, it's because it's ultralight, portable, has obstacle sensors, gesture mode, extra mode presets, and far better Wi-Fi range. It's also less intrusive in crowds, and its wide angle helps in tight spaces. If I keep the Flip, it's because the quality of the video is still better. It has a 48 megapixel camera for photos and I can fly further distances. Also, with its 72-degree POV, I don't have to get as close for shots. Overall, the DJI Neo 2 is a massive upgrade over the original Neo. DJI really made a nearly perfect drone that can be used by all types of creators. This one for me is a keeper.